goodness. I don't know what happened, guys. The phone just died on me. It just shut off and kicked you off my screen. Nobody coming back? Is anybody coming back? Well, we were on there for a long time. Maybe that was enough. Oh, yeah. I don't know what happened, darling. Had a phone call coming in. Maybe that's what it was. The phone call was trying to come in and just kick me off. I don't know. Well, I'm doing my dishes now because I got a mess. And this van, I know it smells like curry. But that's all right. Yeah, it does happen. I don't know. I mean, the internet over here, I'm sure, is not that good. Um, Crystal said she was trying to find the Wi-Fi over here, but she couldn't find it. I didn't even try to connect to it. But, you know, this is a campground, and wherever the Wi-Fi is, I'm sure it's not that close to us. I hope it's strong, but they, you know, they offered it to us. So we'll see what happens with that, though. But yeah, so I use paper towels, what I was saying, when I'm doing my, I go through a lot of paper towel, but I use the paper towel because it just makes it easier to clean it rather than using my dish towel, because I'm not submerging the dishes in water. I'm just spraying them, you know? So it's the wash towel will get so nasty if I just spray it and then wipe it. Because this, look at that. That's not even the first one. So that's why I use a paper towel. And I only got one more roll left, so I'm gonna have to go to the dollar store soon. That's where I get them from, the dollar store. And just get extras. Yeah. Who's hanging out with us now? Guys, give me a thumb. Oh, you already did thumbs up, huh? I don't know what happened, but we lost signal. Signal before. And we're back. I'm doing my dishes. Oh, Miss Simone came back. I mean, if you're not doing anything, come hang out with your girl. See now, when you travel to different campgrounds, do you have a lot of issues getting Wi-Fi, or is it usually good? All the campgrounds they don't offer Wi-Fi. And I think maybe they offer it here because, you know, we're working. So that might be why. And we're here for 3 months. First you drop the phone and then you drop the line. I know. And then I call you Tom, right? The nerve of me. Then I call you Tom. Don't forget that, Tim. The nerve of me. What the heck? I told you I'm tired. We had a nice drive, though. We came from Alabama. It's not a good start. I know. I'm sorry. Hey, Peaceful Living. Peaceful Living gave us our name, guys. The Joy Riders. I love it. I love it. Peaceful Living gave us that. Did you know I adopted that name when you gave it to me? Welcome. How many miles can you drive? Oh, how many miles did we drive today? It was 5 hours. Like a little under 5 hours. It wasn't that many miles. I don't remember. You like the name, Miss Ronnie? Joy Riders, right? I thought it was cool too. When Peaceful Living said it, I was like, wow, that's it. Joy Riders. That was it. Yeah, it wasn't bad, Tim. It really wasn't. So we did 5.5 hours. Stove is dirty. 5.5 hours, and but we had been driving a little bit every day. So we had like a week to get here, like 5 days, I think it was, to get here. Well, when we left Alabama, we had like 7 days. But we stayed in Missouri for 3 days with Diane. And then we left. So we had 5 more days. So we just drove a few hours. Like we were done by 6 o'clock every day. Hello, Anaya Rose. We were done by before 6 o'clock every day. We were done driving, and we have found our spot where we were going to stay for the day, and we would just relax for the rest of the day. So, we had a good commute coming here. Like we didn't really hit where we were driving through bad weather. We didn't have no bad traffic or anything like that. So, the ride here was a peaceful, nice ride. It really was. So, that I can say, I'm glad we took our time coming here. You slept like a baby on travel days? Yeah, because you know what? You're so tired. And it's not even, it's like a stressful, I guess. 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. was your route. Oh, see, that's a long drive, Tim. Where you driving to? All day like that. That's a lot. My niece is sweet, guys. You gotta love her. She's so freaking sweet. Anaya Rose. She's so sweet. Yep, so that's a lot of driving. That's 12 hours a day, Tim. 700 miles a day. No wonder you slept like a baby. That's a lot of driving. Now see, I can do that, but I prefer not to. Especially if I had to do it more than one day. Like, how many days are you traveling 700 miles? Took you 4 days to get to the East Coast. See, it would take me longer than that because I would not be driving 12 hours every day for 4 days. I would be exhausted. I would be literally exhausted. But I get it. You stop driving at 5 o'clock and then you got 12 hours to rest. But I would still be exhausted. So I could do 12 hours, maybe like for 2 days or something. When I was going to Lollapalooza, I think it was 24 hours. It was like 1,300 miles, something like that. And I think I took like 3 days to get there because I took my time. I was like, well, I didn't have any. When I first left, I didn't have a campsite. So I was like, you know what? I'm going. And if I don't, I'll just pay for the day fare. If I can't get a campsite, then I'll find a rest area or somewhere close by. That's what I was saying. So I was going anyway. You was bored to death listening to the same MP3 music. Oh my gosh, Tim. Jeez, you knew every song by heart, huh? You knew which one was coming next. Yeah, so I took my time. I did. Driving from Delaware into Abilene State Park, Texas. I sure did. Took my time. And when I got there, I was able to get a campgrounds. I got a tent spot. And I didn't even stay there. The longest I ever drove was 12 hours from New York to Alabama. I can't do that now. I was so sleepy. I was actually slapping myself. Trying to stay awake. Oh my gosh. It goes well with my model. Oh my God. That was so awesome. Thank you for that. I do love it. There were areas that no radio signals, so I know my CDs. Yeah. I know those days too. Traveling. Me and my ex-husband used to do a lot of traveling because and he would make me drive because he didn't want to drive. So now he's like, what are you doing? Where are you going? What? I don't understand. You don't need to understand. I enjoy it. He's like, you still driving? I'm like, yes. Wherever I want to go, I'm driving. Yes. What's the problem? But those were the days, huh? Those were the days. He would drive, I would go to sleep because he'd drive like a bat out of hell. And I get motion sickness, so I didn't want that. Making me nauseous and sick for what? Where did I put that box with those crackers? So here it goes. So tomorrow when I get some rest, I think I will be rearranging my catastrophe here. I think that's what I'm going to start doing, rearranging. Tomorrow when I get up, because we don't have to do anything tomorrow. We're here for a couple of days before we start work. Anaya, yes, I was married. I can't believe you didn't know that. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, you was little when I got divorced. Yeah, I was married for 15 years. Oh my gosh. Finally, I slapped myself, sing out loud, wrote them with the sound, nothing else. So I stopped the rest. Yap, and rest stops and jump into my bed in the back for a nap. I know that's right. Tim, I would love to hear you singing and slapping yourself and trying to stay awake. I would have loved to be a fly on the wall for that one. Oh my gosh. Anaya, wow. I forget how young you are. Auntie, you are married? You better ask your mom. Your mom know my ex-husband. Mm-hmm. Yep, I used to be married. Used to be married. And now I'm divorced. And happy for it. Yep, so tomorrow I think I'll give you guys a tour of the campground so you can see how beautiful it is. And I think it's only going to get more beautiful because when the trees, because the trees are bare right now still, they don't have leaves. So I think once the leaves start growing on the trees, I think it'll be more beautiful here. I think that's just might be what we're missing, just the leaves on the trees, and then the grass, you know, will be a little more greener, and then I think it'll be more beautiful. I think that'll be the case. But yeah, I think it'll be more beautiful. So what are you guys doing for the rest of the night? Because I think I'm going to climb up in my bed. I'm going to close this door because it's a little chilly. But I got this window open. And I'm going to close it a little bit. I've been married for 31 years. Ooh, we look at each other and I can see it ain't happening, mister. That's hilarious. Well, I've been divorced 10 years now. Oh, Naya, what you like 10? How old are you? 11 or 12? Yeah, I've been divorced like 10 years now. I got married in 99 and I got divorced in 2014. Almost 10 years. Yep, I got divorced in 2014. And that was the year my granddaughter was born. My first granddaughter. Yeah, I got divorced. Yep, it's been almost 10 years I've been divorced. So, yep, I get that, Tim. I get that. He said he can look and say, nope, it ain't happening, mister. That's hilarious. So you just roll over, right? Oh my God, that's hilarious. Peter just sitting there, just smelling the air. Smelling everything, just sitting there, smelling the air. 31 years, that's a long time. That's about, my son is 31. He'll be 32 in June. But I didn't marry his dad, thank God. I might not be here if I still were. We are all roommates with two grown-ass sons. Oh my gosh. I kick my kids out. Get out, get out, get out. And my son was the first one getting kicked out. Get out. Whew, I couldn't wait. For an empty nest, I couldn't wait. Then when I got an empty nest, I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do with myself? What am I going to do with myself? Then my daughter started having kids. Well, when she had her first daughter, she was still home with me. And then I told her her baby was homeless. She's like, what? I said, it's not yours, it's mine. You got to go get your own. And then she's been out with her kids ever since. Well, she got 4. Because she got my little twins. You guys see my twins? Did I see? And the little boy, I did the sweater for him. Did y'all see him? On my community page, that's my baby grandson. He's only a year old. He's got a couple sweaters that I made him. And I got a big grandson. Well, he's not big. He's 3, just like the twins. But they're all 3. They all birthdays in the same month and the same year. So, I got 5 grandkids. Why are the police coming around here? Excuse me. 2 police cars. What's going on? Somebody going to jail. I guess that I better kick them out if I ever want to see some grandkids. Huh? I don't think they're going to make none in the house with you. Oh my gosh, Tim. You don't have any grandchildren, Tim? Yeah, I got 5. But I was mad at my daughter because she got pregnant early. She got pregnant early. Guys, y'all know I'm blowing my nose. I'm sorry. I'm not going to keep apologizing. Why is the police coming through here? I think they kept going. They don't even have a girlfriend? What? How old are they? No girlfriends. What? What's going on? So I got a few cars in front of me. I'm going to have to make sure I close my blinds when I go to sleep at night, but before I go to sleep. So nobody can't be peeking at me. Oh my gosh. You got 2 boys, they don't have a girlfriend. 10, they got girlfriends. They just don't let you know their girlfriend. So they don't have a girlfriend that they are really interested in. You wish they would impregnate some girls. You gonna take the babies and the mama in? Oh, Tim, you are so good. They can't come and stay with me. I ain't take. No, sir. Nope, nope, no. I told my kids, don't make no babies for me to take care of. Because if I wanted some more, I would have had some more. So no, but you sound like my brother Tim, because he talking about him and my sister divorced. My brother-in-law, he and my sister divorced, and he talk about he'll have some more kids. I'm like, what? He said he would have more children. I'm a grandma, but I don't want to raise no more kids. But in my defense too, I'm the oldest of 10. You had 3 kids, 2 boys and 1 girl, and you got 7 grandkids. Your oldest son have 4 daughters, has 4, and your daughter has 3. And then your last boy, 23, never had a girlfriend either. Oh, I'll watch the grandkids and tell them to go home. Leave the kids here. Now, I get that. I love my grandbabies. Oh, my God, I love them so much. They so sweet, and they don't do nothing wrong. My daughter be like, what? I'm like, listen, I like them better than you. I like them better. They are so special. Oh, my gosh, they are so special. But I had, your son's 27 and 25. Okay, they still young. I have, because my son, he didn't have his first kid until he was 28. And he got a little boy. He only got 1. My daughter has 4. But she has a set of twins. So she had 3 pregnancies. And she's got 4 children. And my son just has one, so that makes 5. But and my baby girl. So I have 3 children. My oldest he'll be 32 in June. That's my son. And then I have 2 daughters. My baby girl just turned 27 last month. And then my oldest daughter, she'll be 29 in July. Yeah, and then I have my grandbabies. But yeah, daughter, 3 boys are smart, clean, and listen. Wife, sons, 3 girls, and our damn Vikings. What? Well, you know what? It's the way they're raised. That's all I'm gonna say. It's the way they're raised. So your daughter, maybe she be on the behinds to, and then I realized too, like with our sons is a little different because, I mean, we love the kids all the same, but their moms are the ones that kind of run the household. So the way that they were raised is the way that they raise their kids, pretty much, or somewhat around like that. So like my daughter with my 4 grandkids, like I can see, how my daughter's raising them and stuff. And I'm not saying that my son's baby mother is a bad mom. I'm not saying that, or that she don't do a good job. I'm not saying that, because she does a really good job with my grandson. I mean, he's always clean. He's very smart, sweet and kind and stuff like that. But it's just different because I didn't raise her, so she is different. Your daughter makes them learn. Your son's wife let them kids do what they what we can't do nothing about that, and it's unfortunate because they are girls and you want them to be respectful and sweet young ladies, but my little grandbabies, they rough too. My little girl, I don't need, well, see, my daughter, she was a kind of a tomboy, and her oldest daughter, boy, she just likes to play with the boys. She don't want to play with the girls. She said they always telling on her. So she played with the boys, and she played video games. She says she's a gamer. She's 8 years old now. She'll be 9 in December. She's my oldest grandbaby, and she said she's a gamer. So she wants to go play with the boys. She likes to run, and my daughter was like that, so I kind of expect them to be that way. The twins, them little girls, they rough, but they so prissy. Like, how are you rough and prissy? They love their little dresses. They love to get their hair done. Like, they'll sit for hours and let you just do their hair. Yeah, boy, the girls are 13, 10, and 6, and the boys, and his boy is 5. Whoop, whoop. My young son just told me that he got the job and moving to Chicago in June. Oh, Tim, congratulations to your son, but all the way in Chicago? I guess that on the road trip soon. Yeah. I know your wife doesn't do the van life, but will she do the road trips with you? And are you bringing him like to move? You scared of Riley? She's the only younger cousin that will actually beat me up. Riley better not hit you, Anaya. All you got to do is tell her I'm telling Apu. She will not. I will knock her out. Your wife don't do the road trips, Tim? She'd rather get on a plane, huh? She said, I'll meet you there. Give me a plane. Give me a plane ticket. I'll meet you there. Yeah, I'm going to drive and move with him there first. Oh, that's nice. So what kind of job is it? Getting him settled in. That's the youngest one, right? You said your young son. So that's the 25-year-old. Oh my goodness. He's going all the way to Chicago? Is he ready for that? Oh my God. Well, I mean, I guess he engineer. Wow. Go ahead now. I guess he will go for $70,000 a year. So I guess you'll be a granddad before you know it. Guess you'll be a granddad before you know it. But I don't know. You never know. An engineer, he might be married to his job. Let's hope he don't do that. Let's hope he find a nice young lady and settle down and make you a granddaddy. Yeah, so he can do both. He can work and do well at work and still have a family. He can do that. Right? He could do that. Oh my goodness. Some nice girl pick him up and give him a grandbaby. Absolutely. Give him a couple of them. He gonna give you twins the first shot. Man, I tell you, them twins is a game changer. Okay? Listen, my daughter came home from the hospital and I was there with her for like 2 weeks. She had one and I had the other. She was breastfeeding. So then we would switch off so she could feed them. And I take the one and put them to sleep. And we switch off so she could feed the next one. Boy, I was like, girl, I don't know. I was living in Jersey at the time. And I'm like, I don't know what you're going to do when I leave. Because I had to go back home to go to work. Twice the headache, no way. Twice the joy. I'll call her in a little while. But they were so much. And then like I just couldn't get over the same two little. I couldn't get over it. That had to be hard. It was hard. But she was a tough cookie. Like she really managed and raising them girls. Now they 3 years old, so they can do a lot for themselves now. No sleep. Yep. She did it by herself though. She really did. And I just take my hat off because I'm like, girl, I had 3 kids and like my two girls, they're not quite 2 years apart. But when the baby came, the older one, she wasn't 2, but she was potty trained, you know? My oldest daughter, she was potty trained, so I never like had 2 diapers. And so I would always bring a case of diapers from BJ's, case of wipes. Like I always did that, like, you know, to help out. I would bring a case of baby food or whatever. Bring clothes. I always did that. Like when the seasons changed for the oldest one, I used to go shopping and just buy a bunch of clothes for her. The seasons change. Okay, spring's here. I'll go buy a bunch of spring clothes. You know, summer's here. I'll go buy a bunch of summer clothes. Winter's here, stuff like that. But the twins, that got expensive. Let me tell you. So I would buy a couple of items. Now I can't buy the whole wardrobe because that's too much. So I would buy a few items, you know, because I still, you know, was trying to help her out. And I mean, she really did a great job with them. She did a great job. She got them on a schedule. Yeah, something is going on over there, guys. The police are talking to somebody over there. I don't know what happened. What the heck? This is the first night we're here. We didn't even sleep yet. Your first 2 are only 10 months apart. I know the shame on me. The last one is 11 years later. Girl, ain't no shame on you. Shoot. God gave them to you. Ain't no shame on you. Like I said, mine are not 2 years apart. So, they're not 2 years apart. They're probably like, I'm trying to be nosy. They're probably like 15 months apart, my last 2. I remember the first day we brought the baby home, I could swear that I just laid down and closed my eyes and I know that's right. I know that's right. That's why I had my bassinet with my son right there in the bassinet. So all I had to do was reach over and get him. But he was a good baby. He really was a good baby. What the heck is going on? Yo, we got police out here. I'm not even joking. We got 2 police cars out here. And we just moved here. We just moved here today. And there's 2 police cars over there. I don't know if they're talking to each other, who they're talking to. I can't see. But I'm staying in the house. I'm not that nosy. I'm like the old lady that peek out the window and know everything. That's me. Peek out the window and see what's going on. I ain't going out there. But yeah, we got 2 police officers over there. Maybe Crystal can see from where she is. I know she's not on here, but her van is like a few spaces down that way. Sure, you are on the post office poster, right? sister too. Yeah, they are pretty close. They stay close, and my girls are pretty close. They really are. But they close with their brother too, who is 3 years older than the first my first daughter, and then he's almost 5 years older than the baby girl. But they're all close. But see, I'm close with all my sisters too, and my brothers. So maybe that could be where they get it from. Cause like it's funny. I was just telling Crystal, my granddaughters, like my grandchildren, all of them. So like when we greet each other, we always hug and kiss, like kiss on the cheek or whatever. And then the kids always have to give us a hug. Hi, give them hugs and kisses. And then like I hug my sisters and kiss them on the cheek too. So now I look at the kids and they hug each other and kiss. So I thought that was so freaking cute. What time is it there? And where are you? So we are, it's going to mess up a minute, but it's 8:39 here. And we are in Thief River Falls, Texas. So I believe we're in the Central Time Zone. Because we're an hour behind Eastern. Peanut, I'm going to close the door on you if you don't have a seat. None of that is going on, okay? Go have a seat. Nope, I don't want you. Go sit down. You can't be doing all that barking. Go sit down and be quiet. Right, we're an hour ahead of you, right. Right, because Eastern Time Zone. Hey, be quiet. You actually don't look so poor today. Did you eat a little bit more or something, or is your hair growing back? I cut him down real good, didn't I, y'all? I cut him down real good. Quiet. I spray him with my water bottle. He don't like it, so he shut up. If I pick it up, he look at me like, yeah. You're not about to be barking at them dogs. We're not doing that. There's too many dogs over here. There's going to be too much noise, too much going on. We're not doing that, right? We're just not doing that. I don't need nobody complaining about the little dog that barked too much. Oh my gosh. Guys, I've been on this phone, in this thing for the longest. And you know what? I need to take my behinds to sleep because I need to get some rest. Tomorrow, I would get up. I don't know if I'm going to do a live and walk around the campgrounds with you guys, or if I'll do a video. But we'll see how I feel tomorrow. And we'll give you a tour. I wonder if dogs really understand us or just a tone of. You know what, Tim? I think about that all the time. But you know what? I think he really do understand. You love watching my lives, Anaya. Thank you, girl. Feel like you here with me, right? Thank you, Tim, because you know I need some rest. I didn't sleep good last night at all. And then we did the 5-hour drive, and I was too tired to sleep. So now, you got to unwind a little bit. So I'm going to get cleaned up and climb in my bed. I got to figure out when I'm going to do laundry because I got to change my sheets, and I'd like to put them right in the wash. I got a second set, but, I like to have extra just in case, because if you spill something on your bed or anything, and you only got 2 sets of sheets and one is dirty, guess what? You ain't got no extras. So I either got to buy another set of sheets, or I got to do laundry, take one off and do laundry so I have the extra one. And that's usually what I do. But I probably end up buying another set. We'll see. Anyway, guys. My Peanut been a bad boy. Yeah, because I don't want him getting me in trouble, making all that noise. But guys, I'm going to say good night. I love you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. You guys been hanging with me all day today, pretty much. Well, almost 2 hours or something like that. But that was awesome. I enjoyed you so much. And I'm encouraging you all to have a great evening. And yeah, I do get up early, Miss Ronnie. I get up really early. Have more faith than fear. And until my next video, blessings. Love you, Joy Riders.